couple weeks went by since the midnight incident involving Samantha. Nothing further happened, so everyone moved on. It was on a bright sunny Saturday when Stone and Samantha found themselves standing below the trapdoor to the attic. They had cleaning supplies with them. Stone had a notebook in one hand that he had bought at the Dollar Tree store. In his other hand, he had his phone. He was trying to convince Samantha to help him with another Stone TV project.
I'm not lying for you, bro.
You're not lying, Sam. It's called acting.
Right. So you can fool people into thinking this creepy bullshit is real.
Come on, just be cool for once. All you need to do is pretend to find this journal hidden in the attic while we're cleaning it.
Samantha took the notebook from him and flipped through it. The pages were full of weird notes and drawings that Stone had written.
I'm going to tell my viewers it belonged to the artist who lived here. But when I examine it, I'm going to discover this.
Stone turned to a page that featured a sketch of the strange symbol on his necklace.
I'm going to say the dude found it buried in Felix's grave. Trippy, right? My viewers will eat this shit up.
That is like so twisted.
Thanks.
I didn't mean it as a compliment. You're literally exploiting a guy who killed himself just to get views.
It's not any worse than that shit Logan Paul does.
You're right. That's why it's totally lame. Pass.
Samantha shook her head and handed the notebook back to Stone.
So, is that a firm now?
Samantha rolled her eyes and headed up the stairs. She opened up the trap door and headed into the attic.
Come on, we got work to do.
Okay, fine, but can you at least maybe film me?
A short time later, Samantha found herself holding Stone's camera, panning around the dusty, cluttered attic. As Stone wandered among the junk, he called out, pretending to spot something.
Sam! Look over here! I think I found something hidden underneath this loose floorboard.
Stone reached under the boards and pulled out the notebook that he had hidden there.
It's a journal.
He flipped through the pages.
Whoa, it belonged to Stephen Gertz, the artist who lived here. It must be his secret diary.
Stone opened up the notebook to the page that had the sketch of his amulet on it.
Holy crap, look! It's the symbol on my necklace. He wrote something next to it. It says, "Found this at FL's last resting place." FL. I wonder. Of course, FL's Felix Lillinger. He must have dug this up from Felix's grave.
Stone looked at the camera with a freaked out expression on his face and held it for a moment.
And cut. That was awesome.
Done, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong?
Stone nodded as Samantha tossed him a broom.
Good. Get to work.
A short time later, Stone and Samantha tossed baggage of garbage out the attic door to the floor below. Then they descended the stepladder.
Okay. Since I helped you out with your stupid video, you get to put all the shit away.
Fair enough.
Samantha walked away, leaving Stone to collect the trash bags.
Don't forget to lock the attic door.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Stone tucked his fake notebook underneath his arm. He climbed back up the stepladder and reached for the latch to lock the attic door. But suddenly, he heard a sound. He looked up at the attic door with a shocked, confused expression on his face.
Hello? Is someone up there?
There was no response. Stone backed slowly down the stepladder, staring at the trapdoor. After a few moments, he decided it was nothing. He shrugged and walked away. Over the weekend, the latest episode of Stone TV dropped. By Monday, he was creating quite the buzz at school.
Hey, Stone, hey, man, dude, your shows are dope. I can't wait to see more. Can't wait to see more scary shit.
Stone, Dude, that last episode with the notebook, fire, bro.
Thanks.
Stone took a seat at a lunch table with his friends, Alex and Bobby.
What's up?
Dude, you're what's up.
That video you posted last night is going viral.
Everyone is talking about it. Congrats, dog.
Just then, Stone's phone beeped. He looked at it and made a face.
Hey, what's wrong?
I just got DM'd from Scarlet. Her message says, "Don't waste time on fakes. Click here for real occult happenings."
What the fuck?
Click it.
Stone clicked the link. It took him to a video of Scarlet's new channel, which was called Bitches Brew, Tea with Wicca Scarlet.
Good evening, friends. Welcome to my lair. I'll be sharing with you several true stories of the supernatural. But first, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the terrible lies on Stone TV.
Oh my god. Dude, she's dissing you.
What a cunt.
Scarlet suddenly spoke up. She was sitting right behind them.
Thank you.
Why are you so pressed? What have I ever done to you?
It's nothing personal. I just can't stand posers exploiting the dark arts for personal gain. This is my religion, bro. You need to treat it with the respect it deserves.
Or what? You're gonna put a hex on us?
Don't stress, bro. Look, she's only got like 5 views of her ratchet video.
Wait to slay it, girl.
Scarlet flipped them off. Stone felt bad. He tried to make peace.
Hey, Scarlet. We don't have to be enemies. I just want to have some fun and freak people out. I'm sorry if I offended you. Tell you what, let's declare a truce. Maybe instead of hating, we can help each other out.
Really? How?
I don't know. We could cross-promote. What do you say?
Stone extended his hand, but Scarlet just stared at it, then shook her head.
It's too late, poser. You should have swerved when you had the chance.
Just then, Courtney, Stone's secret crush, and several of her popular friends approached. Courtney pointed at Stone's necklace.
Look, he's actually wearing it.
Oh, hey Courtney. What's up?
We love your show. I watch a lot of horse shit, but your channel, it just hits different. It's tight.
Wow, thanks.
So, is it true? Did that necklace really come from Felix's grave?
Not even. It's just a cheap piece of crap he bought on eBay.
Can you go fly on your broom or something? Come on.
Well,
I pulled it right out of his tomb.
fuck. That's so trippy. Can't wait to see what happens in the next episode.
Courtney smiled at Stone and sauntered away. Stone and his friends laughed and slapped high fives. Scarlet stared at them in disgust as she dug her nails into her arm until she drew blood. That evening, the Underwoods were engaged in various activities. Robin was watching TV in the living room. In the garage, Ozzy smoked a joint while he worked on his motorcycle. In the kitchen, Samantha heated up a plate of frozen chicken wings as she talked on the phone with her best friend, JoJo.
So, wait for it. Thanks to my grandma, my mom finally listened to reason. The Rager is on!
Woo! Fuck yeah! Woot woot! The timing is so perfect, right before the vote. You know what else it might do? Get you together with Ryan Dalton.
Oh my god, I can't even. He has a girlfriend, JoJo.
Nope, he and Susie just broke.
No way.
Wait, he deleted all her pics from his profile.
As this delightful conversation continued, meanwhile, upstairs, Stone was in his room, working quietly on homework while watching videos. He was so engrossed in his work that he didn't notice the amulet which was hanging on a hook behind him, trembling slightly. A loud noise suddenly rang out. Stone looked up. He peeked out his door and looked up and down the hallway. He noticed something. Down the hall, an object was lying on the ground. It looked like a book. Stone walked down the hallway. When he arrived at the book, a look of confusion crossed his face. Lying on the ground was the fake notebook he had used in his video. But the last time he had seen it, It had been in his room. Stone reached down slowly and picked up the notebook. Just then he heard Samantha approaching.
No way!
He went over to her.
Hey, Sam?
Yeah?
You didn't move this from my room, did you?
No.
Samantha shrugged and went on her way.
It's going to be a total blowout!
Stone went back to his room and closed the door. He set the notebook down on his desk, but he noticed something odd. The amulet, which had been hanging on the hook behind his desk, was now sitting on the desk. There were small, darkish red spots scattered along the surface of the strange symbol. Stone wiped the dot off with his finger, smearing a red streak across the surface of the cold metal. He looked at the red stains on his hand, and a realization washed over him. He knew what the red dots were.
Dried blood?
A disturbed look exploded across his face. He quickly put the amulet down on his desk and stared at it, eyes wide with horror. The next day, Stone found himself at school, staring at a poster that read, "Elect Samantha Underwood for student body president." He was lost in thought, disturbed by what had happened the night before. Alex and Bobby suddenly walked up. Alex noticed that Stone wasn't wearing his necklace.
What's up?
Dude, where's your bling bling?
Oh, that... Yeah, I kinda decided to stop wearing it.
Did the dean bitch you out about it violating the dress code again?
No, it's just that I started realizing this whole cursed necklace storyline is kinda played.
Not even, bro. That trippy amulet is high-key like one of the best things on your show.
Exactly! You're the ghost pimp! You gotta flex.
Yeah, not really feeling it. Don't worry, I'll come up with something fresh that's even better.
Just then, Stone looked over and noticed Scarlet sitting by herself, reading a book. She looked kind of sad and lonely. She caught Stone looking at her and made an L gesture on her forehead.
Love you too, babe!
God, can't believe Lily Munster's still salty.
She's just hating because everyone loves your channel and hers sucks. Did you see her show last night?
Dude, that was so ratchet.
What happened?
It was a total ripoff of your last episode, bro. She tried to contact spirits using a Ouija board.
Did it work?
Nah. She started to cry. I almost felt sorry for her.
So sad. Even the dead don't want to hang with the hoe.
Dumbass should have faked it like you did, bro. Then she would have gotten a few likes.
Someone need to tell her witchy poo shit ain't real, bro. It's just entertainment.
Stone's friends laughed, but Stone glanced down at his hand, rubbing his fingers together, thinking about the blood stains.
Yep, just entertainment.
Across the lunch area, Scarlet looked up again and scowled at Stone and his friends. Then, her attention was drawn to Samantha, talking to a group of nearby students. She was passing out flyers.
It's going to be a total blowout! Tell all your friends, and don't forget, vote for Sam!
Scarlet gestured for her to come over.
Hey, can I snag one of those?
Sure!
Samantha handed her a flyer.
Don't forget, vote for Sam!
Oh, fuck yeah!
Samantha walked away. Scarlet rolled her eyes.
Ugh.
Then she looked over the flyer. It was an advertisement for Samantha's upcoming party. Scarlet looked over at Stone and his friends. A wicked smile slowly crept across her face. That evening, Stone stepped out of his house and walked over to the old fire pit. He had his weird amulet in his hand and a small shovel. Stone stopped at the edge of the fire pit and looked around. Satisfied that he was alone, Stone stepped into the pit and dug a small hole with his shovel. He stood over it, holding the amulet in his hand.
No hard feelings, but you're kind of freaking me out. Fare thee well.
Stone tossed the necklace into the hole He scooped up some dirt with his shovel and buried it. He packed the dirt down tight with his foot, and then he headed back into the house. As Stone stepped back into the house, his phone suddenly rang. Stone checked the caller ID. It read, Courtney Lowell.
Holy crap!
Stone almost fell over with excitement. He answered, trying to sound casual.
Hello? Who's this?
Hey, Stone, this is Courtney.
Courtney, what a surprise. How's it going?
It's going. Sorry to be calling you out of the blue. I got your number from Jenny Sweet. Is this a good time, or are you busy?
I'm never too busy for you. What's up?
I don't know. I was just calling because I heard your sister Samantha's throwing a rager next weekend, and I was wondering if me and some of my girlfriends could come.
Let me think about it. Hell yeah!
Sweet. One big question. There's gonna be party essentials, right?
Between you and me, my sister finessed my mom into letting her buy a couple of keggers.
That's freaking awesome.
There's just one small catch. If you drink, my mom's gonna make sure you have a designated driver.
No worries. My BFF and Shawnee's family are way into Islam. She doesn't drink at all.
Allah be praised.
Oh, by the way, there's a rumor going around that you might be doing something special for your channel that night. Everyone is saying that you're going to do a live summoning of Felix's grave.
Definitely not doing that.
Really? Are you sure you're not just saying that to keep it fresh?
Who knows, right?
Ugh, you're such a tease. Alright, Ghost Boy, keep your little secrets. But be warned, I have ways to make you talk. Anyway, I gotta bounce. But thanks again for inviting us. See ya.
Later.
Courtney hung up. As soon as she was off the phone, Stone let out a huge cry of triumph.
Woo! Yes!
Samantha poked her head out of her room, annoyed.
Dude, what the fuck?
Sorry. I'm in love.
Samantha shook her head and slammed her door. Stone dialed his best friend Alex's number as he headed back to his room.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, guess who just called me? Courtney.
Bullshit.
Bet.
Serious?
As a heart attack.
Stone entered his room and closed the door behind himself.
Dude, I don't know what to say. I'm fucking speechless. Wait, the king of the nerds hooking up with the school hottie? This shit only happens in YA novels.
Thank you.
Yo, congrats! Hey, do you think you could hook me up with one of her friends? It doesn't matter which one. They're all total babes, you know?
Stone hopped on his bed, but as he laid back on his pillow, his demeanor suddenly changed. His expression evolved into a mix of confusion and fear. As Alex continued to ramble on, Stone lowered the phone from his ear. Hanging from the hook on the wall was the amulet. It was clean, not covered with any dirt. Stone slowly lifted the phone back up to his ear.
Sorry, Alex, something's come up. I'll have to call you back.
Serious?
A few moments later, Stone walked out of his house with the small shovel in his hand and a flashlight. He walked over to the fire pit and shined the beam of the flashlight down on the spot where he had buried the amulet. The ground looked undisturbed. Stone began to dig, quickly scooping dirt until he got to the bottom of the hole. But there was nothing there.
What the fuck?
Just then, Stone heard a noise in the nearby woods. Startled, he shined the beam across the dark forest. He didn't see anything except trees and gloomy shadows. Stone grabbed his shovel and retreated quickly back into the house. It was the next day. Pastor Rick was in his church, preparing for choir practice, when suddenly he heard a loud rapping on his back door.
All right, hold your horses, I'm a-coming.
Pastor Rick opened the door to reveal Stone standing in the doorway, looking a bit out of sorts.
Stone? What a pleasant surprise. Are you okay? You look a little tired.
I didn't get much sleep last night. Do you have a minute? I think I need some advice.
Oh, of course. My door's always open to my flock. Come on in.
They went into Pastor Rick's office. Pastor Rick gestured to a nearby chair as he took a seat behind his desk.
Well, can I get you anything? Water? Milk? If you're hungry, I still have some donuts left over from the service.
I'm good.
So, what can I do you for?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I think I'm having a spiritual crisis of sorts.
Oh, all right.
Can you promise me that what I'm about to tell you stays private? I don't want my family freaking out.
You have my word. As a man of God, this is a safe space. And hey, if it makes it any easier for you...
Pastor Rick opened a desk drawer and took out his monkey hand puppet.
Oh, look who's here. You can lay your burdens on Mr. Bubbles. I'm a great listener. Oh, hi, Stone.
Stone just stared blankly at Pastor Rick. Pastor Rick shrugged and put Mr. Bubbles back in his drawer. Stone unzipped the backpack that he had brought with him, took out a shoebox. It was tightly wrapped in duct tape. He set it down on the desk in front of Pastor Rick. Pastor Rick looked at him and raised an eyebrow. After Stone explained things a little, Pastor Rick took out a pair of scissors and cut the box open. He lifted up the lid and looked at the amulet lying inside. He reached in slowly and took it out and stared at it.
You say this amulet is doing strange things. Can you be a little more specific?
Drops of blood appeared on it out of nowhere.
Well, to be fair, this thing does have some sharp edges. Ooh. Yeah, you sure you didn't accidentally cut yourself with it? I almost did myself.
Positive. Not only that, but it moves.
How?
I buried it in the fire pit where I found it, but then it reappeared in my room.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know what to do, Pastor Rick. I'm totally shook. You think it's possessed?
Well, objects don't have souls, so technically no, it can't be possessed by an evil spirit. However, it's possible this symbol represents something or...
What?
It's connected to a spirit that's manipulating it. A lost soul, perhaps?
Like the previous owner of our house.
Pastor Rick nodded.
Well, back in the day when I was an undergrad at UC Santa Cruz, go Slugs, I got into a lot of crazy shenanigans. Smoking doobies and some other stuff I don't want to get into. Anyway, I spent a lot of time studying the occult. I recall reading about how restless spirits can sometimes become bound to objects that are meaningful to them. When that happens, the object can become a tool.
What do you mean?
Well, the object becomes a key, allowing an entity to gain entrance to our world. And when you brought this dope amulet into your home, you also invited the spirit inside with it.
And now it doesn't want to leave.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why it keeps returning the key.
Okay, so how do I get rid of it?
Well, just leave the necklace here. Without its key, the spirit cannot enter your house. It's locked out.
But won't it just come here and swipe it again?
No, this is holy ground. Lost souls don't hold sway here. Only God.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Pastor Rick put the necklace back in the shoebox, rewrapped it with duct tape. Then he walked over to a nearby closet. He took out a set of keys and unlocked the door. He put the shoebox on a shelf next to some papers and church items.
Well, I'm going to put it in here with my important files. This door is always locked and no one has a key except for me. Even the cleaning lady doesn't open it.
Pastor Rick locked the door and turned back to Stone.
Don't worry. You're safe. Supernatural encounters can be very unsettling, but trust me, everything will be all right.
Pastor Rick, can you do me a big favor?
Sure.
Can you check on it from time to time, just to, make sure it's still in there?
I'll check on it every day and text you with updates for the next couple of weeks. Sound good?
That would be great.
Oh, you got it.
Pastor Rick walks Stone to the door.
And please don't say anything about this to my fam.
Don't worry. I won't spill the tea.
Cool.
You take care now.
Stone trotted off. Pastor Rick watched him go. As Stone left, a group of old ladies got out of their cars and approached the entrance to the church. Stone's grandmother, Maudie, was with them.
Oh, good afternoon, ladies.
Is that my grandson? He didn't tell me he was coming to church. Is everything okay?
Oh, he's fine. He just wanted to chat. Come on inside, Maudie.
In the main part of the church, Pastor Rick and the choir began to practice. The sound of their hymn could be heard throughout the church, even in the closet. As the holy singing washed over the shoebox, it began to tremble slightly. Then suddenly, a small black burn mark began to sizzle into the surface of the shoebox. It grew larger in size until an ugly black shape had formed on the front of the box. A stain. It was in the shape of the symbol on the amulet.